Elisa says there are just not enough past or sample papers for practicing. Elisa, yes, we also know that candidates would like to see more sample test papers. What we've been trying to do with our approach is to educate candidates that the best way to improve their language skills that are required for the test is not simply by taking practice tests, but to analyze their current language level and to do work on their weaknesses, using the practice tests to kind of look at how they are progressing. Because what we do know is that many candidates try to use sample papers as a way of improving their language, and they like to take test papers repeatedly, maybe 2 or 3 times a week. Taking many test papers will make you very familiar with the instructions of the test and the format of the test, but it's not going to improve your language level because each test has a different topic. So, for example, if you don't score very well on a reading past paper, but you look at your answers and you look at the reading and you understand or you check your answers and then you take another sample test maybe 1 day later, you're not going to have made any improvement because it's a new topic and the chances are that you will score in a similar way. So rather than taking repeated sample tests, we really recommend that you spend time analysing your mistakes whenever you take a sample test, working out why you got questions wrong. Was it because you haven't been able to answer all of the questions in the time limit? And is that because you are reading too slowly? Or is that because you have misunderstood the question? Or is it because you're not familiar with the vocabulary that's being used? There are many different reasons why you can make a mistake, but you need to understand for yourself what is causing that mistake and then take steps to improve that before you take another sample test. If you do it that way, then you are likely to see some improvements between the 2 sample tests. We are working right now with publishers to introduce more practice tests into the market. We're looking at introducing some new practice books so that there will be more sample tests available to you. But as I've just mentioned, we also recommend realizing the limits of taking multiple practice tests. If you really want to improve your score, you need to do work on your language skills, your language level.